feel.
I agree.
You know?
I have to say that, I recently moved, right? I really moved closer to EBS, and I've really organized my kitchen because it is something that I use every day.
Yes.
But oh, my closet and the other pantry, I can't even open it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where to begin.
It is one of those things. Once you get it set, sometimes it's easier to maintain.
Yes.
But it never goes to zero.
It never.
Like you're always going to have to do a little something.
It is so true. All right. So, our subtitle is I'm not scrambling anymore. And if you're not scrambling, what does this mean?
So the word scramble here means like to rush or to be going around, to struggle a little bit.
Right.
Some of our listeners may know scrambled eggs.
Yes.
Right? We often eat them for breakfast in the U.S. And that's where you mix up the eggs to cook them, right?
Right.
Because it's that feeling of you're going in a bunch of different directions. Everything's mixed up. Nothing is organized.
Right.
Everything's crazy.
Yeah. That's right. So if you're scrambling around, this is not good.
No. But they're no longer scrambling.
Well, this is a good thing.
Yep.
How about this? Make a fresh start.
You're starting new. Things were bad, but you're saying, I'm going to start over.
It's a new chapter.
This time it will go much better.
Okay. Stay ahead of the game.
You're not going to wait for problems to happen. You're going to solve issues before they happen.
Okay. And in the long run?
So this is when you're looking long term. You're looking days, weeks, months into the future.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Let's go ahead and listen to our dialogue.
Victoria, your tips actually worked. I cleaned my desk, made schedules, and I even got 3 new clients.
That's amazing. Sounds like you really did make a fresh start.
I feel organized for the first time in years. I'm not scrambling anymore, and I'm starting to stay ahead of the game.
That's the payoff. It's not just a neater space, it's better mental clarity.
And I can tell this will help me in the long run, too.
Exactly. Habits aren't magic, they're momentum. Keep going, and it only gets easier.
Please turn to page 128. You can find our power dialogue there. Gabrielle begins, Victoria, your tips actually worked. I cleaned my desk, made schedules, and I even got 3 new clients. Wow.
Amazing.
This is good progress.
Yeah. In 4 short weeks.
That's right. Victoria says, that's amazing. Sounds like you really did make a fresh start. So, to make a fresh start.
Yes. This means you're starting over. So you might think fresh start as in the first time you're starting.
Yeah.
But this is probably a second or third or fourth attempt. So Gabriel was doing something and it wasn't going well. So he said, okay, I'm going to go back to the beginning.
All right.
And make a fresh start. Start again from 0.
That's right. Yeah. So if you make a fresh start, it could be like usually you made a mistake.
Yes.
Or it failed.
Yeah.
And you're just having to do it all over again. Okay. So the idea of having a fresh start is like, okay, let's not think about what we did or what happened.
Yes.
Let's just like start fresh.
Yeah. It's like when you break up with someone.
Oh.
Your boyfriend or girlfriend. So you go on vacation. Make a fresh start.
Or you know what I did?
What?
I cut my hair.
Oh, yes.
Okay, but Cameron, my hair was so long in college. And I went full on, like this is early 90s.
Yeah.
I went like the boyish cut. Like a short cut.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you did like a Mulan? You know in the cartoon Mulan?
Yeah.
Where she has to go after the army and pretend to be a guy?
That's me.
So she cuts off her hair?
I was Mulan.
No, you were Demi Moore. You were G.I. Jane.
Okay, I didn't shave my head. I just cut my hair. Okay, so that is making a fresh start.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay. All right, what does Gabriel say?
I feel organized for the first time in years. I'm not scrambling anymore, and I'm starting to stay ahead of the game.
We've got a lot of things going on here. First one is our power pattern. For the first time in years. Mm-hmm. Okay, so for the first time, I think we can kind of guess what that means. In years. So how long?
It's been a very, very long time. Mm-hmm. So Gabriel just has never felt organized. Mm-hmm. But now, for the first time in years, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that song, For the First Time in Forever, from Frozen, right?
Yes.
And it just means it's been so long, I can't even remember.
That's right. So it is not really for the very, very first time. Like, usually not.
No.
But it feels like it's for the first time. Because
feels like the first time.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's been such a long time.
Yes, it has.
Okay, that's the point. So the first time, for the first time in years, wow, like I don't remember the last time I felt organized. And so I'm not scrambling anymore. Gabriel is not scramble. So we talked about this word scramble, to scramble.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Scramble means to be hurried, to be trying to do something in a busy way.
Yeah.
There is confusion. It feels like you're not properly prepared.
Yes.
And you're just, how do I do it?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So this could be something like a plan that you had that didn't go well. Like, let's say you're planning a party and the food doesn't arrive.
Oh, no.
But like 100 people are coming.
Oh, my.
What are we doing for food? Okay, let's call this restaurant and see if they can do a catering or see if they can get 100 people's worth of food. Like you're just trying to find some solution because the plan either didn't exist at all or it was messed up in some way.
Okay, so you kind of have lost control a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah. Basically.
You're just trying to survive.
You're trying to survive. Okay. Yeah. Now he's not scrambling and he's starting to stay ahead of the game. So he's gone in the opposite direction of scrambling.
Yes. So scrambling is the feeling of problem. Oh, I need to find a solution. Stay ahead of the game is there might be a problem. So I'm going to do this to stop the problem before it happens.
Ooh.
So you're planned, you're prepared, you're calm because you don't have this crisis coming up.
Right.
There's no urgent situation or emergency because you are already prepared.
Yeah.
You thought about it and you took care of it.
Yeah. So really the stay ahead of the game is basically whatever is going to happen.
Yeah.
Or whatever the problem is.
It's life.
That's right. Okay. Victoria says that's the payoff. It's not just a neater space, it's better mental clarity. So Victoria is saying that, yeah, it's clean and organized, but your brain is also very clean.
Yes.
Gabriel
says, and I can tell this will help me in the long run too.
Okay, so our last expression is in the long run. So how far into the future?
Quite a ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not immediate. It's looking past what humans generally feel. For example, like, I can kind of feel what tomorrow's going to be like.
Sure.
And I can maybe kind of feel like what the next week is going to feel like. But you get into next month, a year,
a few years,
10 years.
Oh.
That becomes in the long run. That very long future period of time.
Okay. And Victoria says exactly, habits aren't magic. They're momentum. Keep going and it only gets easier. Oh, habits aren't magic.
They are not, but they are momentum.
Momentum.
They keep you going.
That's right. Oh, I like that. All right, let's go ahead and listen to that dialogue one more time.
Victoria, your tips actually worked. I cleaned my desk, made schedules, and I even got 3 new clients.
That's amazing. Sounds like you really did make a fresh start.
I feel organized for the first time in years. I'm not scrambling anymore, and I'm starting to stay ahead of the game.
That's the payoff. It's not just a neater space, it's better mental clarity.
And I can tell this will help me in the long run, too.
Exactly. Habits aren't magic, they're momentum. Keep going, and it only gets easier.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 130 and 31. If you make a fresh start, it means to begin again, like without any traces of the mistakes or whatever happened before.
Yes.
So you're forgetting about what you did, the failure, all of that, and you're just starting fresh. I want to reset my life this year.
To make a fresh start today.
Okay. So, yeah, literally it could be your life. You want a fresh start.
Yeah.
Maybe you broke up. Maybe you got a divorce. Maybe you're moving somewhere and you're making a fresh start.
Yep. I know we've done that at least once.
Oh, yeah.
When you came to Korea.
It's a long time ago, but I did.
When I came to Korea.
I had a fresh start.
Yeah.
I had nothing.
Starting at zero.
I had $100.
Yeah, about the same for me, yeah.
Yeah, I came to Korea with $100 and a job.
And a dream.
And for a month, I had to borrow some money because I didn't have my paycheck.
So true.
Yeah?
Like, it is crazy to think.
Isn't that crazy?
I could not do that now.
I couldn't.
I mean, yeah, you have a child.
Yeah, that is true. Uh-huh.
But even as someone who is single right now, at the age of 36, thinking back to my 20s.
Sure.
How crazy was I?
But you see, I think that's the beauty of the 20s is that when you're in your 20s, you do things, you take risks, you challenge yourself. I think that's the beauty of the 20s. You're carefree so that you can do it.
Yeah, it makes it easier to make a fresh start.
Absolutely.
But you can do it at any age.
Sure.
You know, maybe after you retire, sell your house.
Have a new career.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, live somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's a fresh start.
Just do whatever you want.
That's right. Moving to a new city helped him make a fresh start.
New environment, new you.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, not even just going abroad, but just moving to another city can make you have a fresh start.
For sure.
Okay. Very good. Stay ahead of the game means to be prepared, organized, and so that when problems come up, you're ready.
Yes.
Okay. Why do you plan everything in your life so early?
To stay ahead of the game, of course. Yep. Planning for school, planning for your career, retirement, staying ahead of the game.
He studies early in the morning to stay ahead of the game.
Ooh. So this could mean a couple of things. It could just be he has a certain job where he has to study. I know, like, computer programmers.
Sure.
They always have to, like, learn a new language.
Right,
coding, so that they're, ahead of everybody.
Sure.
Yeah. This could just be also staying ahead of the competition. There are other people that are going to be working hard, but I'm going to make sure I'm the best.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay ahead of the game.
Yeah. Cameron, to be honest with you, I am not this person.
No.
I do not stay ahead of the game. Yeah. In fact, sometimes I find myself behind.
It's fine. You've done more than enough.
Really, like I just cannot be so controlled and organized and prepared. I just can't because I'm barely surviving.
Hey, but I mean, you've done it. You've raised a boy into a man.
But even before I was married and had a baby, I was not this kind of person. I was not one to stay ahead of the game. I was in the game, but I don't think I was ahead of the game. I do feel, Cameron, though, you could have been ahead of the game.
Only for certain things.
Okay.
There are I don't know. I think I'm the type of personality where if I'm interested or motivated, I go full force.
Yes.
And everything else could disappear and I would not know.
And you would not care.
I would not. So, I don't know. I think it depends on personality and maybe certain parts of your life you stay ahead of the game.
Yeah. But I do think that when it comes to work, you do want to stay ahead of the game.
Sure. Yeah. And I will say, you do all of this, this health and cooking and stuff. You're trying to stay ahead of the game with your health at the very least.
Well, that is true.
Because you're trying to eat healthy.
I don't want to be sick.
Right.
I don't want to have a disease. Yeah.
Right.
So that's right. Thank you, Cameron.
I think most people have maybe one part of their life that they're good at staying ahead of the game.
Very good point. Okay. In the long run, over a long period of time, is replacing the walk-in freezer really worth it?
It costs more now, but it saves money in the long run.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like when you buy your refrigerator and in Korea, they have the sticker. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The energy
saving sticker.
Yeah.
And so it might be more expensive in the beginning, but it saves money in the long run because it's cheaper to run, right?
That's right. Hard work pays off in the long run.
It's so true.
Absolutely 1,000%.
1,000%.
Hard work, you can't get around hard work. If you don't put in the hard work, you won't get any results.
Yeah. I think the older I get, at least, the more I realize those shortcuts made things worse.
It does.
I should have just done it the hard way, done it the long way, and done it correctly. Because in the long run,
it saves time.
It does save time and energy.
It does, right? So if it pays off, it means that you will be rewarded for your hard work in the long run.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Our power pattern today is for the first time in years. It may not be the actual first time, but it's been so long.
Yes.
Okay. I can walk without back pain for the first time in years.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad that the surgery went well. She left the house on her own for the first time in years. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that don't leave their houses.
Nope.
And honestly, I think if I didn't have work, that could be me.
Yeah, it could be easy.
I understand it. Yeah.
Anyone can easily fall into this trap of not wanting to go out. And the longer it happens, the harder it gets to leave the house.
Yes, it is.
All right, so the word scrambling is our power vocab. Do check out the definition on page 132. And make sure you subscribe monthly to our fabulous audio 어학당.
Yeah, you want to stay ahead of the game.
Oh, yes, that's
with your
right.
English skills.
Absolutely. All right, have a great